We chose Valley Bread as our main subject to our study with the mission of to bake every single bread perfectly every day. Table of contents, background of the study, theoretical conceptual framework, case scenario, recommendation, conclusion. Background of the study. Valley Bread Incorporation originated as Pantesalan Bakery, a small bakery in Bayugan, La Trinidad, Benguet in 1991. Valley Bread Incorporation main building in Poblacion, Bayugan, La Trinidad, Benguet consists of 3 buildings. One housing executive offices, one serving as the production facility, and the last one designated for product storage. Currently, Valley Bread has 5 outlets in La Trinidad, Benguet, and 4 cafes. Valley Bread has 5 outlets in La Trinidad, Benguet, and 4 cafes. These cafes are Valley Bread Cafe in KM4, La Trinidad, Benguet, Valley Bread Cafe at Center Mall, Baguio City, James Wright Cafe at Session Road, Baguio City, and SM Baguio City. Valley Bread Incorporation is also starting to supply areas near the province, indicating a promising path towards surpassing its competitors in the near future. Valley Bread's remarkable transformation has captured our interest, prompting us to consider its compelling subjects for study. Theoretical conceptual framework. First, behavioral leadership theory. The study uses the behavioral theory of leadership to examine how Valley Bread's leadership styles have evolved over time, focusing on observable actions and behavior rather than inherent traits. This analysis aims to understand these leadership practices have influenced the company's development. Concept of diversity. Diversity includes a range of characteristics and perspectives within a group, embracing it including hiring persons with disability or PWDs, boosts organizational effectiveness, aligns with ethical principles, and foster an inclusive workplace culture of respect and equal opportunity. Attribution theory. Attribution theory, pioneered by Fritz Heider and expanded by Bernard Weiner, delves into how people interpret and explains the causes of behavior and outcomes. It suggests individuals' attribution causalities to either internal factors or external factors when understanding behavior. This theory offers insights into how people perceive organizational decisions, behaviors, and diversity, aiding a understanding and addressing workplace perception related to diversity and inclusion.
Next is the case scenario points out 2 main challenges faced by Valley Bread Incorporation. First is the absence of people with disabilities or PWDs. The company's lack of diversity and inclusion, particularly the failure to employ PWDs, raises concerns about its commitment to inclusivity and leveraging the benefits of a diverse workforce. So makikita natin na hindi tumatanggap ang Valley Bread ng mga PWDs. And next is the perceived laissez-faire leadership style. There's a perception of a laissez-faire leadership style in the organization, which could lead to inefficiencies and a lack of direction, affecting overall performance. The perceived laissez-faire leadership style at Valley Bread indicates a situation where the leadership is characterized by a hands-off approach. Laissez-faire, a French term that translates to let do or let it be, describes a leadership philosophy where leaders provide minimal direct supervision and allow team members to make decisions and solve problems on their own. In the context of Valley Bread, this perception of laissez-faire leadership suggests that after achieving a certain level of success, the company's leaders may have stepped back, allowing employees more autonomy and less direct oversight. While laissez-faire leadership can foster an environment of trust and independence, encouraging innovation and creativity. It can also lead to several challenges, particularly if not implemented with balance. Here are some implications of this leadership style as perceived in Valibrev. First is lack of direction. Employees might feel uncertain about their roles, objectives, and the expectation of them, leading to confusion and inefficiency. Without clear guidance, the organization might struggle to maintain coherence in its operations and strategic directions. Next is the absence of active leadership. Oversight can result in delays in decision making and lack of prompt problem solving. This could hinder the company's ability to respond quickly to market changes or internal issues. Next is the lack of feedback and development. A minimal intervention approach means that employees might not receive regular feedback on their performance, which is essential for professional growth and improvement. It can also lead to a lack of recognition for good performance and insufficient support for those struggling. For Valibread, the shift of a perceived laissez-faire leadership style marks a significant departure from the hands-on approach of the founder, who was initially very involved in operations, including personally delivering orders. This change in leadership style may be contributing the challenges in maintaining the same level of efficiency and direction that facilitated the company's growth. Addressing this by finding a balance between autonomy and leadership guidance could help the company to continue thriving while ensuring that the team remains aligned with the company's goal and values. Next is the recommendation for Valley Bread. First is the embracing diversity and inclusion. The company should prioritize recruiting and retaining employees from diverse backgrounds, including PWDs, by implementing inclusive hiring practices and promoting a culture of respect and acceptance. Next is the enhancing leadership effectiveness. Assessing and improving leadership practices through training and development opportunities can help instill a stronger sense of direction, accountability, and teamwork within the organization. These actions are aimed at strengthening Value Incorporation's position in the market while fostering a more inclusive and effective organizational culture. And lastly, the conclusion emphasizes the critical nature of these challenges in terms of diversity, inclusion, and leadership. Addressing these issues is presented as essential for enhancing the company's workplace culture, organizational effectiveness, and competitiveness. That's all. Thank you.